What's going on, everybody? Tom here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of She-Hulk. We're into episode 5. It is Mean Green and straight poured into these jeans. So the last episode was interesting and I did a bit of reading. I saw an article pop up that actually said that Donnie Blaze's assistant in episode 4, he was over 100 years old when he played the character and that he's 104 as of this year. So that's amazing because you know, he was still getting around, walking around and crawling around on the ground with Donnie Blaze in that last scene as well. And he seemed very fit and healthy, so that's just awesome. And yeah, he was a perfect sidekick character, actually, because, you know, he is just all about a perfect advocate for Donnie Blaze. And it was quite funny the way they did that. You know, he was parroting all the comments and all that kind of stuff. I love those kind of characters. It really just makes it fun to watch. But anyway, at the end of that episode, we saw Jen Walters being served with papers where she's being sued by Titania for the use of the name She-Hulk, which is actually quite funny, quite smart, quite tactical. And, you know, this whole series has been that way. It's been decent with a bit of substance, but it's had a lot of humor in it. And I quite like the humor, actually. It's sort of, I think the other way they'd have to go is make it like epic action-packed to the level of being able to compete with the other 10 years of Avenger movies we've had, which is very difficult to do in just a short series. So adding this humor in and sort of making it its own independent sort of thing and theme is working quite well for the show. But anyway, guys, let's get straight into it and see what it's all about.
In your 30s.
Oh yeah, and that's the other thing too. We saw her being completely just shunned for the She-Hulk persona.
But that's my name.
Not anymore, it's not. Not if she's gone and copyrighted it or patented or whatever. However it works in the States.
Strength is beauty. Beauty is strength. She-Hulk by Titania. Be strong. Be beautiful. Own who you are. She-Hulk by
Oh, I love it. She's turned it into a whole brand.
and beauty. Luxurious design.
That's a smart move.
Wellness by Titania.
Oh, I love it. That is so smart. She-Hulk herself wouldn't ride off the PR sort of boom that she was creating, so Titania has. That's what happens when you're busy trying to brush it under the rug and someone else sees the opportunity and captures it. Makes the most of it.
Yo, what's up, Jen? The people, they love the She-Hulk, right? So I need you, little John Hancock.
She could have made so much more money doing this than she is as a lawyer.
Signing these, I'm supporting your business venture.
No, this is not mine. It has nothing to do with me. Titania has trademarked my name.
Well, that's dumb. Why would you let her do that?
Exactly. Why would you let her do that?
The way trademark works is whoever gets there first gets it, you know? So if you would have done yours first, then she wouldn't have been able to done that, you know?
She-Hulk by Titania.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you.
Where are you going? I'm here to talk to her. I'm not going to wait in line. Are you kidding me?
Snake venom lip plumper. She's literally selling snake oil.
I'm so sorry, little child. What seems to be the issue?
You're using my name to sell your trashy product.
Could you take a photo of us?
She's become more popular than She-Hulk because of the She-Hulk.
You're taking the photo?
Oh, she was already a social media guru anyway, wasn't she?
The amazing hair, no hangover, being able to walk home at night with headphones on without being afraid.
Every woman's drink.
I need a favor.
Oh, well, you know my price.
The Iron Man 3s are coming out and they're limited to one pair.
Iron Man 3s are coming out.
Do you need 2 pairs?
Oh my god.
One to rock and one to stock. I got a guy, Alonzo, the drip broker. He can find anything you're looking for fashion-wise.
I'm gonna need to call on my favor right now.
But you haven't even done the original favor.
But I am letting you slide on the interest, aren't I?
You're right. Nick, slick Nick.
This is a boba cafe.
Alonzo says that it's a front for a superhero clothing business.
Wow, superhero clothing business.
My boy Alonzo sent me.
Alonzo. Okay, what's the order?
No. Stuff.
This is a boba cafe.
我们不是警察. I would have said we're not cops. I feel so much shame. He's mad.
Okay. Come to the back. Avengers t-shirt.
This says Avengers.
I got Avengers.
Oh, with an I.
Kind of like this.
Because of copyright.
I want custom-made clothing for a superhero.
No.
I wanted to talk to you about making clothing for my client.
Do you have a referral?
Titania referred me.
I saw you shrug. Rejected.
Actually, my client is an Avenger.
She's one of the top tier ones, sir.
Yes.
15-minute consultation. My assistant will set up the appointment. I can still see you.
Thank you.
So the name She-Hulk was never really mine, officially? Okay.
GLK&H made She-Hulk the face of our superhuman law division. No one hires a firm that can't handle its own messes.
Why didn't you trademark your own pseudonym?
I never even thought about it. Did Doctor Strange have to trademark his name? Did Thor?
You chose two examples of people who use their real names. This is the person who legally outmaneuvered you?
It is.
We need to show strength, countersue. Establish you were using the name She-Hulk in a professional capacity before the trademark date. Why don't you help Walters with her look?
I'm actually already on top of that.
All rise. Court is now in session.
We move to dismiss this entirely frivolous suit. My client owns the trademark for She-Hulk.
Since the first public appearance of Jennifer Walters in her Hulk form, the public has unanimously identified her with the name She-Hulk. We have a number of news items and broadcast quotes I'd like to enter into record. The defendant is exploiting goodwill towards my client and her better-known cousin in order to sell her non-FDA approved sham products. We ask the court to grant our motion.
Why don't you try telling that to the thousands of testimonials from my fans?
Jennifer Walters was not interested in the She-Hulk name until it became associated with this incredibly successful line of products.
I will not answer to that name. You know why? Because it's not my name. My name never has been and never will be She-Hulk.
You screwed yourself.
It's reductive and it's straight up garbage.
Tell us, how did you come up with the name She-Hulk?
So now whether I like it or not, I am forever She-Hulk.
My client clearly stated that she is She-Hulk.
Appointment for She-Hulk?
Is the HAG convention in town? My client list is very exclusive because my work is impeccable.
Well, like I told you before, She-Hulk is going to be one of the Avengers.
You said she was one.
But she's an Avenger. The Hulk is her cousin.
By blood?
Yeah.
I think he's awesome.
Her? Okay. Do you need built-in weaponry, waterproofing, fire resistance?
Oh, no.
Awesome.
I don't actually need a suit like that. I just need a business suit.
Everything I make stands up to the highest combat standards. I don't make basic shit. This is a waste of my time and my talents. Please get out.
Okay, but she needs a suit that's going to fit her both as Jen and as She-Hulk.
There you go. There's the challenge.
Yeah.
That does make her look small.
Do you think you could...
I mean, come on, have you ever done a Hulk before? This is huge.
Right, he wants a challenge. Nice.
Order extra bolts of the stretch wool.
Todd, right?
She-Hulk? Yeah, we should reconnect soon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude is loaded.
Great.
Yeah, drinks on me.
That's proof right there that he thought of her as She-Hulk. She's got the profile of She-Hulk.
Hold over. Yeah, and he for sure is telling all his friends, like, yo, bro, went on a date with She-Hulk. Oh, my God.
That's the evidence.
She-Hulk. Yeah.
Because I made a dating profile as She-Hulk.
Yeah, exactly.
Several dates.
Oh, Jen, that's going to be embarrassing.
Yes.
We have compelling evidence my client did, in fact, self-identify with the moniker She-Hulk. My client wrote, and I quote, "Mean green and straight poured into these jeans."
Ew.
We'd like to call our witnesses.
Uh-oh. Didn't she turn them all down?
Yeah, she's like, it's me, the real She-Hulk. Impressed much? I'm just not about that.
I specifically remember her referring to herself as She-Hulk. I found that grating.
But then she embraced it. You know, that's a beautiful part. I guess, I don't know, I'm the kind of guy a woman can really open up to.
She-Hulk and I had an intense connection. She battled demons. I mean, come on.
Would you have gone on the date if She-Hulk had instead presented as Jennifer Walters?
Look, I don't mean to be rude, but she's not really my type. But She-Hulk, She-Hulk's incredible. She's amazing.
What a jerk. At least he's honest, but what a jerk.
Testimony. The court finds in favor of Jennifer Walters, a.k.a. She-Hulk.
Of course.
Summary judgment is granted.
This isn't over, hater.
I quite like her as this character. I'm used to seeing her as Tahani Al-Jamil in
so sorry.
The Good Place.
Look, Walters, what that extremely attractive man said in there, you can do better. You deserve better.
It's a nice thing to say, even though she hates her.
You a drink to say thanks?
Sure.
Well, okay.
Here you go.
She's made friends with the mean chick.
We were doing this. Cheers.
I don't know any other lawyer who would humiliate themselves that way to win a case.
Yeah, I mean, you can always count on me to throw myself under the bus. That's why Holloway pays me the medium bucks.
Holloway could never have gone through that. He's
Everything that She-Hulk brings to the table, and those guys were my best option. I am so happy we're friends now. Did I just say that?
She's actually a nerd. What a crack up.
Thanks for the drink.
I thought you were getting better clothes.
Just here to get my suits.
Show something cool.
Oh, I like it.
Of course you do, because I'm a genius.
This is the Marvel version of Edna.
I made you a little something extra.
What do we got?
I don't know that I'll really have an occasion.
Just say thank you, Jennifer. They shouldn't be left out in the open. Tinsley, does client confidentiality mean nothing to you?
Whose is it? It looks like a Daredevil helmet. That looks like a Daredevil helmet, but yellow. So I'm not enough of a comic book guru to know if there was a yellow iteration of Daredevil, but the horns look very, very much like Daredevil. But yellow, that's different. Alright, as expected, another fun episode, pretty light, and there wasn't a whole lot of action or anything going on again in this one. It was pretty cool to see Titania. I've seen that actor in The Good Place as Tahani Al-Jamil, so interesting to hear her with this American accent, and just seeing a whole different character, not as flaky, very assertive, and of course she's supposed to be a social media kind of sensation and all that kind of thing, and very smart tactically trying to get in there and take that name. I guess the other thing that we keep seeing more and more is Jen Walters' very, very sheepish character. I guess it works for her though, because it makes a bigger contrast between when she is there and when she becomes She-Hulk. Having said that, because she has perfect control of her personality, so she still maintains her Jen personality as She-Hulk. So apart from having the confidence in her powers, when she transforms and has to use her power, she's still pretty much the same sheepish Jen, which, somehow it works. I usually don't like characters like that, but somehow it works with the She-Hulk Jen Walters character. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the teaser at the end with the Daredevil mask, I'm pretty sure that's a Daredevil mask anyway. What do you guys know about it? If you know anything, obviously I don't know a whole lot about this stuff. If you know anything, please put that in the comments below. And after this, I'll probably jump on and search around the internet and see what people are saying as well. But I could have sworn that was a Daredevil helmet or a mask, but yellow, which I'm not sure why there'd be a yellow version of Daredevil. I mean, I'm not sure whether this is a 6-episode season. If it is, I feel like there's a whole lot more we need to see yet. But it feels like it really needs to be an 8-episode season, to be honest, because we haven't really tied up anything to do with Abomination now that he's released on parole. We haven't seen enough of the Hulk, I don't believe. Obviously, he's a big cinematic character. It would still be good to see a bit more from him in here. I mean, we did see him in the pilot doing a bit of battle with Jen, but it would be cool to see him doing something else as well. Apart from that, yeah, a very no-frills kind of easy episode, and yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Light humor, I love the humor. And yeah, I'm really looking for something now that makes it kind of wow. I think the humor with Wong and the fact that Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme sort of brings a lot of impact to the show, but we haven't seen much else, I don't think so anyway. But it's not a bad show by any means, I am enjoying it. What are you guys thinking of it at this stage? What are you hoping to see in the next couple of episodes? Or if the next one is the final episode, would want to see a whole lot. So what is it that you want to see? Please put that down in the comments below as well. And thanks for hanging out with me watching this episode, guys. Please give it a thumbs up for me, share it around, help me grow the channel so that I can keep making more content. Apart from that, I'm out, guys. So until the next week's episode, take it easy.